Every time.
scramble, it's a whole different ball game. In high school, like you would like literally get in on a shot or something, and you'd have a guy down. Now it's just boom, 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 boom. You better have a game plan. That's like one thing. If you can pick it up before you can get to college, you're gonna be a monster.
Do you guys scout your opponent a lot?
Well, I get kind of nervous. Every single guy I wrestle at, well, not like in the tournament, you know, you can't really scout that much, but every single duel meet, I'll scout my guy just because it takes all like my nerves away. Actually, one time I didn't. This year, Minnesota, I was up all night, like me and this guy room together. I was up all night writing papers and screwing around, and like came in there like thinking, because I was like, I looked at his stats, this kid stinks, you know. And I went in there. It was like a 6-5 match, barn burner, all the way to like the last second. You almost took me down. So I mean,
So you recommend scouting or what?
yeah, absolutely.
At least for you.
Not even like just having a game plan. You know, that's like the other thing Kale says. Like, don't really. This is one of the best things I ever took from one of his speeches. Sometimes he loses me, but one time like what he was basically saying is instead of worrying about like scoring points, because we all do that. We're like, if we get a takedown, we're like, all right, it's 2-0. I can finish this period out. You know, you guys have all done that before. You probably still do. I mean, try to get away from that. Try to be like, instead of thinking about that, say, all right, I gotta get to my collar tie. Okay, and then when I get to my collar tie, I'm thinking I gotta get to my feet back so I can take my shot, and I get my takedown. I'm thinking, how am I gonna get legs in? You know, you start getting that kind of mindset instead of start thinking about the score and the time. That's a big one too. Time. Don't ever think about getting tired. You'll get tired every single time. Every time. If you're wrestling hard and you're always trying to score and improve positions, I mean you'll get a lot less tired. You'll figure that out someday.
What do you guys do to mentally prepare for a match and like make sure that you're ready to go when you're on the line?
I don't know. He's a pretty serious preparer with his headphones and stuff. That's this guy.
You just put on the headphones and like walk around.
Yeah, I mean everyone has their own little routine, but I mean you just gotta find something that works for you. You gotta find pretty much your happy place. And I mean, we have a sports psychologist up at Penn State, and I mean, his big thing that he preaches is that just you have to have a ritual that you go through and that you feel comfortable with. It just puts you from sitting on a bench watching a match to standing up and getting ready to wrestle. It just puts you in that mood. It puts, what's he say? Bring the nasty. That's what he says. It's a little off, but he's real cool too. He said whatever is gonna get you to go out there and bring the nasty. So I mean, whatever works for you. I mean, for me, it's putting my headphones in, getting my own warm-up in, and just kind of thinking about the match, what I want to do out there, just a little game plan, visualization, and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just, just like you practice your wrestling moves, you have to practice your warm-up too. You have to know what you're going to do. I mean, you have to be warm to go out there in a match. I mean, Frank was telling you guys a story earlier. He didn't warm up and he wrestled like crap. I mean, your warm-up should almost be as hard as your match, if not harder.
Absolutely.
You want to blow your lungs out first. I mean, I never did that in high school. It's something I never even thought of doing, but it's a huge deal. You'll feel 10 times better. It might not feel good at the time when you're warming up because you're all tired. You're like, oh, I'm gonna be tired. But once you get on that mat, about an hour later, you feel awesome.
Yeah, that's why everyone has like bad first matches. You know, it's like, oh, I wasn't like a